What would happen if cats ruled the world? If cats, hey, well, it's a flat maker. I never want to hurt any animal in my life. But sometimes it's necessary. Because when you live on a farm where it's like dozens, and I mean dozens of sheep, goats, it's just so many flies. Although this farm is just super clean, like crazy. These guys, they just sweeping the floor all day long. Hey, let's read it. So, by the way, hello. If cats ruled the world, things would likely be very different, maybe even a little chaotic and furry. Here's a light-hearted take. Global policies, mandatory naps. The world would shut down for multiple naps a day. Productivity optional. Productivity optional. Sorry. Sunbeams reserved. Only cats can lounge in sunbeams. You get the shade. Laser pointers outlawed. Considered cruel and unusual punishment under cat law. Food systems. Tuna and chicken would become the global staples. Dry food would be served only under protest. Humans might have to earn their meals via belly rubs or toy feather dancing. Government structure. An aloof aristocracy. Power would go to the fluffiest, most uninterested cat. No debates, just passive-aggressive staring. That's the government structure. No debates, just passive-aggressive staring. Meetings are held in cardboard boxes. Only cats can enter. And now, human duties. A litter box maintenance become a full-time job. Petting schedules strictly enforced. Miss a session, consequences. Humans now wake at 4 a.m. to feed their feline overlords. Culture and society. Dogs may be exiled or tolerated as lower class citizens. Furniture becomes entirely scratchable. Internet bandwidth triples to accommodate 24/7 cat video streaming. So final thought, the world might be slower, softer and slightly more arrogant under feline rule. But hey, at least every window sill would be occupied by a majestic little tyrant keeping watch. Want a version that is more dystopian, utopian? Give us the dystopian, utopian. Or illustrated too, let's see. Hello? Where are you, AI? So dystopian version, dark, dramatic, cat rule empire vibes. Utopia version, peaceful, cozy, perfect world under cats. Illustrated version, a fun comic style or concept art image combo, both written plus illustrated. So we go for the dystopian version. Let's go. Welcome to the feline regime, a dystopian vision of cat rule world. Year 2097, the age of the paw. It began with the purring plague. At first, they just wanted attention, then the meows grew coordinated. Mysteriously, a human leader disappeared, replaced by feline advisors. We laughed when they demanded tribute in tuna. We didn't laugh when they took the internet. Life under the claw. Surveillance by whisk drones. Tiny, hovering machines patrol the skies. Disobedience is met with a sudden spray bottle to the face. The Ministry of Litter. Your neighborhood's cleanliness is judged daily by the feline elite. Failure to scoop leads to exile into the alley zones. The Great Kneading. Once a month, humans must lie still while cats knead their chests and judge their souls. The laws of the Fun Empire. Thou shalt not disturb a cat at rest, which is 24 hours a day. Laser pointers are state secrets. Unauthorized use equal to immediate re-education. No one touches the belly, ever. All cardboard boxes are sacred ground. The Supreme Meow. A giant obese sphinx known only as the Supreme Meow rules from atop a throne of discarded scratching posts. It speaks only once a year, its decree translated by the High Tabby Council, who may or may not be lying. What's left of humanity? We serve as can openers, the lowest caste. Some rebel in secret, forming the dog underground rock group, hiding Shih Tzus on retrievers. The brave few whispers tales over the red dot, a mystical artifact set to hypnotize even the most powerful feline. Resistance? Futile. All attempts at uprising have ended with Turing-induced mind control. Humans now line up voluntarily for grooming. Society is quiet, orderly, and smells faintly of salmon. In the shadows, a revolution stirs. A single phrase passes from mouth to mouth. One day, the vacuum shall rise. Let's get the let's get now the dystopia propaganda poster. I don't know, but let's see the comic strip. I might like that. I love comics. Hey, something went wrong, AI. So you give us a picture. Well, I thought about something else. Wait, I didn't mean actually picture, but yeah, whatever. But can you give us like the illustrated version, a fuck comic, fuck. It's not a fuck. I'm sorry. It's not a fuck like a fuck, but different. A fun comic style or concept art image. Yeah. Or combo. Got it. And no worries, you are going for a fun comic style. So the Age of the Paw, a 4-panel comic script of the cat dystopia, title The Rise of Mewtopia. So let's go. Panel 1, the takeover. Scene, a peaceful living room. A cat sits on a windowsill staring out. A human watches the news. TV broadcast in panel. Breaking, world leaders baffled as feline behavior becomes organized. Narration box, it started with harmless purring. The cat's told bubble. Phase 1, complete. Panel 2, New Order. The scene, a cityscape under cat control, giant banners with paw prints hang from building. Whisk drones buzz overhead. Narration box. Then came the Great Pure broadcast worldwide. Within hours, humanity submitted. Humans walking in a single file wearing collars. Yes, Your Majesty. More kibble, please. A cat on podium. Today we nap. Tomorrow also nap. Panel 3. Life under the claw. Inside a gloomy government office, Ministry of Litter, a tired human shovels an enormous litter box. Narration box. The feline regime was strict. A sign on the wall, unscooped, equal unworthy. Whisker down hovering. You missed a clump. A human muttering, why did we declaw them? Optional. Yeah. And now, what if, let's say, like, what would it look like if the cats ruled the world, but they would like, if it would be still cat, but they would have like average IQ like a human beings, like they would be kind of like we, but they would still be a cat. How would that look like? Something went wrong. Nah, it didn't. Oh, now that's a juicy idea. You're imagining a world where cats aren't just rules, they are still biological cats, but they have human level intelligence. They think like us, plan like us, argue like us, but they are still very much cats. So let's break it down. If cats had human level intelligence by state cats, politics and governments, yeah? Catocracies form. Each neighborhood elects a high poll through elaborate tail flicking ceremonies. Legislative sessions consist of silent stares and purring debates. Corruption in rampant. Bribery in the form of sardines and cardboard boxes. This treaty smells like a dog. I veto it. Sir Risker's felon diplomat. Wait, I have to write down something. I just had an idea, guys, for you at one point. Here we go. So let's go. Humans, or is it? Wait, here I am. A human-cat relations. Human-cat relations. Cats no longer need us, but they still let us live in their world. Humans are assigned jobs like pillow fluffers, window opener technicians, official can crackers. Some cats even adopt humans, like weird, overcomplicated pets. I named him Greg. He does tricks if you shake a treat bag. Technology. Phones are paw-sized and voice-activated. Popular apps include Yodel, anonymous arguments with strangers at 3 p.m., Netflix, ambient videos of birds and sunbeams, Only Paws, for showing off tall beans safe to work probably. Culture and society. Literature thrives. The Great Scratchby, Of Mice and Menus, Catcher in the Yarn. Art is mostly minimalist. A single claw mark on a canvas, masterpiece. An overturned vase, installation. Cat philosophers argue about the nature of warm laundry. And domestic life. Cats live in a luxury smart homes tailored to their needs, voice activated with fish dispensers, climate control nap pods, interactive walls with moving red dots. Meanwhile, their human roommates sleep in bunk beds made of recycled scratching posts. Ambitions. Cats explore space, not for science but to find the ultimate sunbeam on alien planet. The first feline colony is called Mercury 1. Diplomacy with aliens fails after one licks the ambassador's face. Final thought. It's not a brutal dystopia, it's more like a calm, smug, hyper-intelligent laziness that accidentally leads to a functioning society. They don't care about world domination, they care about being worshipped, warmed, and unbothered. And now they know exactly how to make it happen. Beautiful. And give us some joke, some good one, funny one. Absolutely. Joke. Why did the hyper intelligent cat run for president? Because it's already controlled the cabinet and everything on top of it. Mic drop, then post wipe. Want another? Yeah, give us some. Yeah, you asking me dad joke, dark humor, absurd. I leave that choice to you. I mean, the jokes are like, they're okay, but absurd. Yeah. So why did the cat join a philosophy club? To debate whether the red dot exists or if it's just a metaphor for our unattainable desires. Dark humor. I asked my cat why she keeps knocking things off the table. She said, I'm conducting gravity experiments on your will to live. Then she blinked slowly. Then there is a dad joke, certified grown. What do you call a pile of kittens? Kittens. Pardon, Entschuldige, sorry. What? It was like Czech, Deutsch and English, German and English. What do you call a pile of kittens? Meowtain. Political satire-ish headline. Local cat elected mayor immediately demands removal of all dogs, alarm clocks and Mondays. I want a filthy one. Yes, give us. But first I gotta read it, guys. Filthy joke, I'm not sure, huh? You got it. Filthy but clean. Why don't cats use dating apps? Because after the first sniff, they already know everything they need to. He eats dry food. Absolutely not. Surreal and cosmic. Last night my cat stared into the corner of the room for 3 hours. I asked what she saw. She said the ghosts of the other 9 lives and one guy who touched my belly in 2007. That's a good one. And existential. What do cats think when they look in the mirror? I'm beauty. I'm death. I knocked over your wine last night and would do it again. Then they forget who they are and attack their reflection for 20 minutes. Blasphemous. A cat walked into a church, sat on the altar, coughed up and hairball on the priest's sermon. Everyone converted. Cat cults. That's a bonus here. How do you know your cat started a cult? Everyone in your apartment complex is now sleeping in sunbeams and chanting, tuna is the flesh, yarn is the path. Wow. I don't know actually why I've chosen cats. I love all animals, but cats, yeah, just thought about, there's a guy at work, like, he has 2 sons, older adults sons, and one of them have 3 cats, the other has 2 cats. We have here 3 cats. It's not my choice. Like I like a cat, but yeah, I think 1 cat is enough. Maybe 2. I think 2 is good. That by the way, I don't really think like it's a good idea to have like any animal just 1, because they should like hang out, live together. And then there is like many people at my work, like, or somewhere like friends, they all of them having like cats. Yeah, that's wow. So that's what I thought about it. Like if the cats kind of rule the world, yeah, because I until like Antonius is our cat, and I never used to live with a cat, and I thought that they are not like, they're just chilly cats, going outside, being outside. But he's so demanding, like cats is just so demanding. Like not me, because I do not like really train him. Like when he see me, he's like not really trying to get anything from me, but from my girlfriend's like he's just demanding. Like he wants something and then he leaves again. Yeah. So cats are like such a demanders, really. Guys, love ya. You're one of a kind, and I hope you like it. I wish you do. Really. Let me know. See ya.